Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel that's all about unlocking the Sigma mindset, the key to independence, strength, and living life on your own terms. We're diving into a subject that separates the Sigma male from the crowd. The 10 unspoken rules every Sigma male refuses to break. Think of these rules as a Sigma male's personal commandments, guidelines that keep him grounded, focused, and ahead of the game. Whether you're striving to embody these traits or just curious about what makes these mysterious men tick, this video will arm you with insights that could change the way you approach life. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit subscribe and smash that like button so you can stay updated with the latest strategies for mastering your mindset and building an impactful life. Now let's get into it. Number 1, never chase, only attract. The Sigma male doesn't play the game of pursuit. Whether it's people, opportunities, or relationships, he understands the principle of attraction over chasing. This rule aligns with what psychologist Carl Rogers emphasized in his work on self-concept. The more you focus on being authentic and self-fulfilled, the more you naturally attract what you desire. Why it matters. Chasing shifts power away from you, putting you in a reactive position. Sigmas avoid this by cultivating a magnetic personality through self-improvement and independence. For example, best-selling author Robert Greene discusses this dynamic in The Art of Seduction, emphasizing that charisma is built on confidence and self-mastery, not desperation. Actionable insight. Instead of chasing validation, channel your energy into personal growth, building skills, and maintaining emotional stability. Success. And the right people will come to you naturally. Number 2, speak less, observe more. Gentlemen, Sigma males are masters of restraint. As the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu once said, silence is a source of great strength. Sigmas know that listening and observing often reveal more than speaking ever could. The Sigma advantage. By speaking less, Sigmas absorb valuable information and understand the nuances of their environment. It's no surprise that Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, attributes much of his success to listening more and talking less during negotiations. The next time you're in a conversation, pause before responding. Observe body language, tone, and unspoken cues. You'll not only appear more thoughtful, but also gain insights others might miss. Number 3, never compromise your values. Sigmas are unyielding when it comes to their core principles. This isn't about being stubborn, it's about integrity. As Mahatma Gandhi famously said, you cannot shake hands with a clenched fist, meaning compromise without values leads to a weak foundation. For a Sigma, values are non-negotiable. Whether it's honesty, independence, or loyalty, they act as guiding lights that keep him aligned with his purpose. Breaking this rule would mean betraying himself, which a Sigma refuses to do. Write down your values. Keep them visible. When faced with tough decisions, ask yourself, does this align with who I am? The answer will guide you. Number 4, avoid needless drama. Drama is a trap, gentlemen. It sucks up your time, energy, and focus, things a Sigma male guards fiercely. Sigmas understand the wisdom in Marcus Aurelius' meditations. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Sigma strategy. Instead of engaging in petty disputes, a Sigma opts for peace of mind. If a situation threatens his tranquility, he gracefully steps away. This detachment isn't weakness, it's wisdom. The next time you're pulled into unnecessary drama, ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? If not, let it go. Number 5, always keep your moves private. Privacy isn't just a preference for Sigmas, it's a strategy. By keeping their plans to themselves, they maintain an element of surprise and protect their goals from unnecessary scrutiny. Author Ryan Holiday, in The Obstacle is the Way, stresses the power of stoicism and restraint, traits that resonate deeply with the Sigma philosophy. Why it works. Sharing your every move dilutes your focus and invites criticism. By operating in silence, Sigmas ensure their energy is directed solely toward execution. Move in silence like a shadow. Let results, not announcements, speak for you. Number 6, Embrace solitude, but don't shun connection. Solitude is a Sigma male sanctuary. It's where he recharges, reflects, and refines his vision. But don't mistake this for isolation. Sigmas value meaningful relationships. They're just selective about who gets access to their inner world. Psychologist Dr. Lori Helgo, in her book Introvert Power, explains that solitude fosters creativity and self-awareness. Sigmas use this alone time to strategize and grow, making their presence even more impactful when they choose to connect. Balance is key. Protect your alone time, but don't neglect relationships that bring depth and value to your life. Number 7, adapt without losing yourself. Gentlemen, life is a never-ending dance with change. Trends shift, people evolve, and the world never stays still for long. A Sigma male doesn't just survive change. He thrives on it, like a chameleon blending into its surroundings without ever losing its core identity. Bruce Lee famously said, "Be like water, my friend." Water adapts to its container, flows around obstacles, and carves its own path through persistence. But here's the kicker. No matter where water flows, it remains true to its essence. Sigmas embody this principle. They bend without breaking, flex without falling apart, and adapt without compromising their values or goals. The depth behind adaptability. Adaptability isn't about being a people pleaser or swaying like a leaf in the wind. It's about recognizing that the world isn't static and positioning yourself to benefit from its fluctuations. Neuroscientist Dr. Joe Dispenza, in his book Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, highlights how neuroplasticity allows us to rewire our brains for new habits and responses. Sigmas know this. They stay mentally agile, learning new skills and strategies to stay ahead, but they never let external pressures reshape their core identity. Think of it this way. If life throws a Sigma into the ocean, he won't just float. He'll build a raft, fish for dinner, and invent a waterproof phone case while at it. When adapting to new situations, ask yourself 3 questions. What can I learn from this? How does this align with my vision? What unique advantage can I bring to the table? The answers will guide you through any storm while keeping your authenticity intact. Number 8, prioritize mental and physical health. Gentlemen, let's get real. You can't conquer kingdoms or even your Monday morning meeting if your mind and body are running on empty. A Sigma male knows that self-care isn't a luxury. It's a non-negotiable investment. As the ancient Greeks believed, a healthy mind resides in a healthy body, mens sana in corpore sano. But it's not just philosophy. Modern science backs this up. Dr. John Ratey, in his book Spark, The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise and the Brain, demonstrates how physical activity boosts mental clarity, reduces stress, and enhances creativity. Sigmas take this seriously. They treat their bodies like temples and their minds like high-performance engines. Think of it this way. A Sigma's workout playlist isn't just for hitting the gym, it's his battle cry. And don't be surprised if his post-workout meal looks like a gourmet spread designed by a Michelin-starred chef. Mental health focus. Sigmas aren't afraid to unplug and reset. They understand the value of mindfulness, meditation, and even taking a break to binge-watch a good series, preferably one with a lone wolf protagonist. Because, as the Dalai Lama once said, calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence. How to Sigma FY your health? Move daily, walk, lift, or dance, just keep that body in motion. Fuel wisely. Treat junk food like a distant cousin you only see on holidays. Rest deeply. Prioritize quality sleep because even a Sigma can't outsmart exhaustion. Sharpen your mind. Read, meditate, and challenge yourself to grow daily. Number 9, don't fear failure, embrace it. Failure, a word most people fear more than taxes or a bad haircut. But to a Sigma male, failure is simply a misunderstood ally. Think of it like this. Failure isn't your enemy. It's your quirky mentor who occasionally slaps you upside the head to get your attention. Why failure is your friend? Sigmas don't see failure as a dead end. They see it as feedback. Remember Thomas Edison? When asked about his 10,000 failed attempts to create the light bulb, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. That's the Sigma mindset in action, persistent, resilient, and focused on the bigger picture. In Grit, the power of passion and perseverance, psychologist Angela Duckworth emphasizes that success often boils down to sticking with it longer than others. Sigmas live by this principle. They use failure as a sharpening stone for their skills, a compass to redirect their efforts, and a motivator to double down on their vision. Failure for a Sigma is like a bad first date. Sure, it's awkward and maybe even cringe-worthy, but you laugh it off, learn from it, and move on to better opportunities. Create a fail-forward journal. Every time you stumble, jot down 3 things you learned and 1 action you'll take to improve. Over time, you'll realize your so-called failures were just stepping stones toward greatness. Number 10. Stay true to your vision. Gentlemen, a Sigma male's vision isn't just a goal, it's a life compass. It's the why behind every what. It's what gets him out of bed in the morning and keeps him laser-focused when distractions come knocking. Without a vision, life feels like a ship adrift in a stormy sea. With a vision, you're the captain charting a course to greatness. Simon Sinek, in his iconic TED Talk and book Start With Why, explains that people who succeed are those who understand their purpose and align their actions with it. Sigmas exemplify this principle. They don't just set goals, they live them. Their vision becomes their identity, and everything they do flows from it. The Sigma advantage. While the masses chase trends or bow to societal pressures, Sigmas stay true to their path. They're not afraid to walk alone if it means walking towards something meaningful. This unwavering focus is what separates them from the crowd. Imagine a Sigma trying to explain his vision to someone who doesn't get it. He's like, I'm building a rocket to Mars. And they're like, can't you just settle for a vacation to Hawaii? How to guard your vision. Write it down. Keep it front and center on your wall, phone, or even your fridge. Protect it. Share it sparingly and only with people who genuinely support you. Review it regularly. Adjust your sails as needed, but never lose sight of the destination. Gentlemen, these 10 unspoken rules aren't just guidelines. They're a Sigma male's creed. They embody independence, resilience, and unshakable purpose. By adopting these principles, you'll not only stand out, but also live a life that's true to who you are. If this resonated with you, smash that like button and subscribe to join a growing community of trailblazers. Let's keep growing, evolving, and living life on our own terms. Having said this, stay sharp, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video.